New York City is starting to be expensive. And if anybody thinking about moving to New York City, I advise you not to move to New York City. You can you can visit New York City, but far as living, forget it. New York City is too expensive and unaffordable. Like yesterday, I tried to call the Flushing YMCA called me about a room at the Y, and they want like $1,000 a month, and I can't afford it. So, this morning I called the Jamaica YMCA. The guy tell me they don't rent rooms anymore at the Y in Jamaica. So it seems like I'm out of options. Everything I do is out of options. So I called 311, and this black bitch gonna tell me, if you want to go to traditional housing, you got to go to a shelter. They don't look for traditional housing. And I said, I'm not going to a shelter. And the bitch going to say, She didn't want to hear that. She wants me to go to a shelter. I said, bye. I'm not going to no shelter. It seems the only option for me is to move the fuck out of New York City. Because New York City is getting too expensive. I can't afford to live here. I'm running out of options. And now today I'm gonna have to start moving my baggage of clothes going to the storage, and I have to give them $45 a month to keep it there until I find a place. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be homeless Sunday. I got less than a week to live here, 6 more days to live where I'm living now, and after that I'm gone. I'm gonna be homeless. I'm probably gonna stay the first 2 nights at a hotel, and then the rest of the time I'm gonna be in the street with no place to go. It is so sad. It is a sad day being in New York. It's a sad day living in New York City. And it seems like New York City doesn't help single men. I mean, society doesn't care about single men who is struggling to find a place. You know what I mean? I cannot take this shit anymore. I can't. I get to the point where I just want to give up on life and everything. I just want to commit suicide, which I don't want to do. I made a Facebook Live yesterday saying the same thing. Everything in New York is too expensive. It's not affordable. I'm not going to a shelter, and can't nobody make me go to a shelter. I want to be in a place where I can come and go as I please. Not have to leave at a certain time and then come at a certain time. I don't want to be treated like no goddamn child or anything like that. I'm tired of that shit. I'm not going to no resident. I don't want the shelter to look for me for anything. I'll just stay in the street until I move the hell out of New York City and move to another state, probably somewhere in the Midwest where things are cheaper. You know what I mean? I cannot take living here anymore. I just can't. I can't take living here in New York City. It's getting too damn expensive. People are committing suicides because the rent is too damn high. Everything is so expensive. They pushing poor people like me out of New York City. And today I have to clean out everything out of the refrigerator, out of my room, out of everything, because Sunday I have to leave here. If I don't leave Sunday, the marshal probably gonna come. For right now, my eviction is stayed. And after Sunday, which is the 15th, they're gonna lift the eviction, and the eviction gonna go forward by the marshal coming in. And I don't want to be around that shit where they come breaking down the goddamn door and everything. You know what I mean? I want to be out of there before it happens. You know what I mean? I will find me a place to stay one way or the other. I am not going to a shelter. I repeat, I am not going to a shelter. A shelter is not a good place to live. I've been there many times. It's not pleasant. It's fights. There be drugs. There be all kinds of activity. I don't want to be around that. You know what I mean? They treat people like shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be in no shelter. So I'd rather survive in the street with no place to go. That's all I have to say here.